Hi, I'm Menoe. This is my Hardcore Ironman. In this series, I'm going for a max streak at the Arch-Glacor, where I'm losing my status. My current damage is really low, and I'd like a bit of a challenge this episode. One of the biggest boosts for necromancy damage is the suck cape, so in this episode, I'm getting one. Problem is I have tier 70 armor. Good thing is I have tier 90 weapons. Most setups probably use a prism to heal the familiar, overloads, and maybe curses as well. But I'm nowhere close to getting any of that. I think it should be fine, but I do need to improve my damage reduction a bit. To start off, I had to complete Tomes of the Warlock. This gives me access to the Darkness incantation. Thought it would be useful since my gear is tier 70 and not very tanky. Went to Bandos to get the Devotion ability, which is also a good way to reduce damage. And yes, I'm still sending out research missions every time I can. Made a bunch of Spirit Jelly to get the Blood Reaver familiar. It's a very useful familiar to heal while bossing. Completed Lunar Diplomacy. Needed it to claim all these livid plants from the Traveling Merchant. Ended up with 387,000 points. That's enough to get me the Disruption Shield spell, which is also extremely good damage reduction. Enough prepping, let's have some fun. I'm setting the Blood Reaver to heal me 1,000 every, let's say 12 seconds. Here's a quick look at the current gear. It isn't pretty, but it will do, I hope. The first waves aren't very interesting. Let's speed this up. Oh, this hit a bit harder than I'm used to in other gear. I guess I'll have to use Devotion next time. Got a bit further on the second try. But this wave coming up is usually a lot of damage and I can't really afford to eat the food because then I can't finish the kill. I guess we'll see how this goes. I'll use Reflect, maybe it's enough. I shouldn't have used Skulls. I forgot it's 100 Adrenaline. No, I can't use any defensives. Okay, so frustrating to get Ring on Life. I think I'll just finish the kill. Okay, there's the kill done. I did use a checkpoint though, so I have to go back for the cape. But look at my inventory. I barely have any food and I started at wave 12. That's worrying. I think I need to make some upgrades. The chest is looking good though. Almost 4 mil from all this. Here is upgrade number 1. Expensive Spices. It gives me 50 life points every bite of food and also brews. It's a very good upgrade for Necromancy. I can't make any good perks because of my invention level, but Enhanced Devoted 4 is decent enough. I'll swap it for that duplicate perk I made last episode. No loss on that one. I did a few more attempts, but I need higher defense. I'll move on to some Slayer until I get 80 defense, and maybe I can grab some Subjugation pieces from the Greater Demon tasks as well, to make the tier 80. I'll add the Death Note relic, which gives me noted ashes when I kill demons. It should add up when I'm doing Slayer, because I do a lot of demon tasks. Finished the task, but I didn't get any more subjugation this time around. My favorite task at the moment is Abbey Demons, gives so much ashes as well. Was about time I made a Spring Cleaner. All the Abbey Demon tasks are dropping a lot of salvage, so it's very useful for that. 94 invention from all this slain. It's adding up quickly. Here's the first Slayer trophy task. I mostly has been camping Raptor, haven't done much of the Jacqueline strat. But yeah, 68 tasks. When adding this Slayer trophy to the wall, I'll get 5% more Slayer points every Raptor task. Bit of Ironman gambling. I have a Great Demon task, so I'm going back to Krill. 100 Krill kills. Finished the hour and managed to get 1 Subjugation gloves on the last kill. Can't remember how many I need for the tier 80 set, but we'll see once I get to 80 defense. Gotta love all the point boosts from Slay streaks. There's 70 points. Got the second Slay trophy from Raptor. Gives an additional 5% Slay points for 10 total. Got me from 70 every 10 to 75. Got lucky on an Abyssal Wand. Would be very useful for applying vulnerability later when I'm doing bossing. There's 80 defense. Can finally wear the tier 80 armor, but I don't have it yet, so I need to level up to 99 necro for the cape multiplier. Continue to do a bit of slayer for 96 necromancy. On to rituals now. There's 99 necromancy, probably one of the more useful 99s, because the cape gives you an extra alteration glyph. There's the cape. I think it's my second 99. Completely forgot that the tier 80 set requires thermal plates as well, so I need to camp here for a bit. It's surprisingly good XP. Got me to 81 defense. Can use barricade, but I probably won't use it as suck. Since this boss does barely any damage, I can use my new wand to practice vulnerability debuffing. What I do is I equip mage top and legs and also my wand before the kill starts. When he spawns, I target cycle, vulnerability, top legs, weapon, and also a necromancy ability. Vuln is worth 20k on this boss, so even if I fail for 2 seconds, it's still worth my time, and it's fun to try to get it all in one tick. That's the last plate for top and body, but I still need gloves, boots, and helmet as well. Gotta upgrade all the augmentable stuff as soon as possible though, because I get more invention XP when I siphon the tier 80. There's 97. I also disassemble all my weapons whenever they hit level 10, but it's getting a bit tedious to remake all the bars and stuff. No load from those, but yeah, getting up there. There's the last plate for full tier 80. Here's all the tier 80 power armor. Should help a lot that suck, both because of the extra defensive bonus and also death mark applies a bit more often, so that will be handy as well. It's time to go back, but I have an old kill where I ring of life before I rage quit and started doing Slayer. So I'll finish that to get 2kc I guess, and then I'll go for the cape. This checkpoint started roughly the same place where the last one was. So I guess this is a good way to test the new armor and see if it makes any difference for the food usage. There's the second kill. Look at my inventory. It's worse than the first one. But I still have faith. I'm gonna try a full run and see how it goes. Here's the chest. 8.8 mil. Whoa. This is really good. I'm so happy I'm finally doing some bossing on the account. It's time to full send the cape. I think this should be possible. I'll play it safe and the food shouldn't be an issue. I hope. I'll show this suck damage challenge thing. Maybe someone else is using scuffed gear and want to see what I'm doing. I use skulls. Try to prioritize the 3 soul volley. And then also the skeleton spec. After that I just build up stacks, the souls and the necrosis stacks. Whenever I hit 6 necrosis I use finger of death. If it looks like I'm struggling I can use weapon spec, but I like to save it for the challenge. For this one I threads of fate, sap, volley, and then just whatever random ability I have available. I guess another option to these waves is to living death and then just build up stacks and use them all. Can do like basic and finger and should be enough. Didn't think it would be this easy without overloads or cursors, to be honest. Think you could probably reliably do it with Revolution. In tier 80 weapons it might be too low accuracy, so you might fail a lot, but in tier 90 it seems fine. Oh, I must have crit the volley on the other 2 attempts. This could get a bit rough. Ah, that's unlucky. I don't need that for the cape though, so it's fine. I didn't think of the triple scythe early enough. Should have just done that and fingers and weapon spec. Here's the third challenge coming up. This is why I needed Disruption Shield and Devotion earlier. This one used Resonance, and then Devotion the other two. I have to use Mage Bot because I don't have the level for Disruption Shield. But yeah, Disrupt the fourth one, and that's an easy challenge. Another option is just Barricade, but it's pretty much the same effort as using Devotion, and it leaves you at low adrenaline, so I don't like it. I'm for sure not getting 1 cycle at this dude, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. Yeah, way too much damage soaking. Now for the hard part, kinda. Just stun this one and I guess build stacks. Finger of Death. Maybe summon some familiars. It isn't really that difficult. I thought it would be worse in this gear. For these I just bloat and then build up stacks. In emergency I can finger or weapon spec. I didn't even need it. Same on this one, just bloat and build up to good adrenaline. If you're a hardcore and doing this, I'd recommend just teleporting if you have more than 1 minion when you're at the major. Because if you don't clear them all, then you don't get the extra action button, and then you can get insta-killed through Sign of Life. I'm guessing most hardcores would like to avoid that. There we go. He can use stone. That was a fun challenge. And the inventory isn't too bad either. I have a couple of food left. I was really close to Ring of Life on the last one though. 10.8 mil chest, that's really good. Just blank the stone and move on, make the cape. The curse of the questing continues. There's always some requirement I always forget about. But I can't even get into the kiln to get the bad cape. Here's the Elder Kiln done. No one likes to watch a kiln run, so here's the cape. Quick bank video, I guess. Haven't showed much of it. No achievement for that one. Oh. 90 crafting requirement. I didn't think of that. Well, the classic quest requirement. I gotta make stews to boost for a crafting level. On a more positive note though, all the bossing got me a lot of weapon XP. So there's 99 invention, my third 99. The plank maker would be good because I need 90 construction for dinosaur pens. Here's the first Evil Dave quest to let me stew boost. Let's see if I can dodge the sequel quest. Can I get a +4? Nah. Here's Evil Dave's Big Day Out. This makes the stew boosts get a better chance at the positive boost and also makes it +6 instead of +5 for the best one. It's finally time for some upgrades. Just gotta get a lucky boost. Hopefully I don't have to use all of them. There it is. Such a nice upgrade to have. I guess I'll remove this backpack. This is a big upgrade for the account. Let's take a look at the goal list. Got a few things I can update. Got both Disruption Shield and also the Suck Cape. Such a big episode. Thanks for watching the full video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.